Hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth and today I am doing my update for the Throwback 30. This was created by Jessica Lee, the wonderful creator of the PANtastic Ladies Facebook group. And she has done this so that there's just so many projects, especially in PANtastic Ladies. And it's a way of paying homage to them if you can't get to do them all, but you just can't. There's just so many. I'm trying to do them all. No, you can't do it. There just isn't enough days in the month. So at least this way you get to touch on ones that maybe you haven't got to do, or ones that you missed out on other years or something like that. So I just think it's a lovely idea, and of course, it's Jessica's brainchild. She always comes up with gorgeous ideas. So yeah, you do, being honest, need to be a member of PANtastic Ladies to take part in this, only because all the prompts are there, and then there's a link to all the projects as well, so that you can pick prompts from within prompts, if that makes sense. So there's just too much to put in the description bar. But if you're on Facebook, I know not everybody is, and I get that 100%, but if you are, do you know what I mean? Pop in there. It's just, all it is people just cheering each other on, and you're getting to see what projects are coming up, and you can get excited and start thinking what you're going to put in them, and it's just a really lovely bunch of people in there. So if you're on Facebook, or even if you want to set up a private Facebook account and go in there and just use it for PANtastic Ladies, sure, you can do that too, you know. But yeah, on with the project. Honest to go away. It's the middle of September. No, it's not. It's the end of September. Why is there a wasp trying to get in my window? Can someone explain that to me, please? Don't try and tell me that climate change isn't a thing. Just don't do it. The wasps will prove you wrong. Okay, first one up. Say good day to Project Panning. That was my worst Aussie accent ever. Vegemite for breakfast, lunch and tea, a product you could use every day and never get sick of. And I have brought in the Becca Under Eye Setting, no, just Under Eye, what are you called? Under Eye Brightening Corrector. Dear God, it's very, I didn't know the name of it in all the times I've looked at it. And I have a goal of hitting jar on this, or pan, or whatever you want to call it. There's a little dip there in the middle. That is just because I am impatient. I want to see how deep the jar is. I have a long way to go. So that's what that little dot in the middle is. It's just Ruth being very, very impatient. And yeah, no, haven't hit it yet, but I love this. Yes, thank you to everyone, Kim, Ali, everyone out there that has let me know that Smashbox are actually taking on some of Becca's hero products. So they're taking on this, and there's going to be a couple of more shades, which is fantastic. And I think they're taking on some of their kind of iconic highlighters as well. So I think that's good. I know some people are kind of irate about it, but sure, if you bought a backup, what of it? You're going to use it anyway. And it's great for me, anyway, personally. I'm delighted. Now, I haven't said that I have bought other products in an attempt to dupe this out. So I'll be getting through those first. And I got a little mini. Oh my God. The cutest little mini ever from Valerie. Oh my God. It is so fucking cute. I love it. So I'm fairly set for under eye correctors for now. But still, it's nice to know that down the line, I don't have to be worried about this, that it's going to be gone. Because it's not. I can get it someplace else. So that is brilliant. Because there's very few companies that do something like this. Why am I on such a tangent? Down you go. Next item. Next up is Pan in Solitaire, Progression Style Project Pan. So this is for eyeshadows, and the whole premise of the project was you started with a single, hit pan on it, then to a duo, hit pan on those two, then a trio, and so on and so forth, all the way up along. So I'm obviously only going to be doing one, because you just pick one prompt from each prompt. And I picked the Urban Decay eyeshadow in Half Baked. And yeah, I have a long way to go with this, lads, I really do. You can see there's a bit of a dip forming in the middle there, hopefully. Tiny dip. Yeah, I don't love it, I won't lie. I'm so, I don't know whether it is the Primer Potion from Urban Decay or Urban Decay shadows are the two combined, but they just irritate the bejesus out of my eyes. And I need to, I'm after buying the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. And I want to try it with this and see if that makes a difference, because it's a bit thicker and I'm hoping it will create a bit of a barrier between my eyelid and the eyeshadow, and see if that improves things. And if it does, then I know it's the Primer Potion. But yeah, I don't love this. Now, any of you in the know out there, right, that have these, so you can pop this out, okay, great, lovely, but sure, what do you do with that? Like, what's the point in that? Does this one inside pop out? I can't seem to get it and I don't want to break it. So if you have these and you're in the know, can you please tell me, and tell that wasp outside my window to feck off? I'm not closing the window, I'm too warm, go away, thank you. Let me know. If you know of an easy way to get these out, please let me know, because I'd like to depot them and put them into a singles kind of palette. I have a few of these, and I just don't get the point. Like, what's the point of being able to pop this out? It's not like you can buy that on its own, I don't think. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe you can. It's just bizarre to me. Anywho, haven't a pan yet, onward. There will come a day where I can just go, update, 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 and there won't be all this other stuff that goes on. Dear Lord. Next up, 12 pans of Christmas. So I went for 7 swans swimming. So I kind of went a white or water themed. Look it's tenuous at best, as most of my projects are. So I went for the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. So we've got Hydra, water, and the powder itself is kind of white. You're with me on this, I know you are. My goal on this is to use it up. And I still have plenty of product yet. I'm okay to be tipping away on this for a good few months, and you know, it's not a chore to me at all. Hard to get a reading as to where I am on it, because, you know, powders move around a lot, but yeah. I hope you can see there. I probably should have marked it in some way, shape or form, but I wasn't really sure how. Anyway, it's still going. We'll know it's gone when the thing is empty. Now, exciting, we have a goal met. Woohoo! Lip Service any lip product. So I chose the Tower 28 lip gloss in cashew, and I had a goal of 10 uses on this, and I have met that goal and then some. Now I hope you can see. Maybe not. Maybe you need the light to go through it. I don't know. But it's actually down to here already. And, you know, I think this is actually a gloss that I could put in a project pan next year and actually pan. I find with it, it can be a tad thick. Put a bit on. I definitely feel like I have to rub it in a bit. But once you do, beautiful. I just feel the lips just look smoother and it's so comfortable on. There's no taste or anything like that off it, and just overall really, really nice product. I have to say that now, that is a beautiful product. Katie got me this. Thank you so much, Katie. It is beautiful. I love it. So yeah, I'll definitely look at more of these once I've worked through some of my gloss collection. But yeah, I think this is a real contender for panning, because you can really see, I know you can't see here, but I can really see movement. It's a lovely product to see movement on. And I think it's yeah, I think I could pan this next year. So this might be going into a project next year. But I've met my goal. It was 10 uses. Done it. Next up is another goal met. It is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Here it is here. And I had a 20 use goal on this, and again I use this nearly every time I do my makeup, so that was an easy enough goal to meet, or to meet, should I say. Now I had put a little bit of nail polish on the bottom just so I could see how big, so that red nail polish is where we started off when I put this in, and that's kind of how much progress I've made on it. It was a thing I saw on Kat from Beauty News. Now obviously I've made more progress in that because I've really gone around the edges as well. I've made sure to go around the edges as well so it doesn't get all up in the sides. But yeah, I've met my 20 use goal in this. I love this primer. This is a real favourite of mine, and probably a repurchase down the line as well. But for the moment, it's coming out of this project. So that's 2 products. So I used my, because what I'm doing, sorry I didn't specify at the start, my eyes are watering. I am only doing, what did I say, 1, 2, 3, 5 products at a time in this project, and once I meet a goal on one of them, they roll out and something else rolls in. I didn't pick all 30 products because I just would have been overwhelmed. They would have been in my drawer. I would have been panicking and going, oh my god, I need to get used, I need to get used. So I find, for me personally, I'm finding it easier to do these projects if I just kind of pull it back a bit and just focus in on maybe 5 or 10 or whatever it is. Just condense it down a bit to let my mind be able to focus a bit better on them. I hope that makes sense. Anywho, so I use my random or Tiny Decisions app. I have all the prompts put in that, and I let it pick one for me. So the one I got this time was the Unicorn Project Pan, which was created by Kana over at Kana's Closet. I love Kana. So I chose a glowy iridescent product, or magical, essentially, for a unicorn. And what I've chosen to bring in is this from Primark. It is a liquid glow illuminating drops, basically, is what it is. So this is it here. Now, it looks like I have a ton of product in here. This is in the shade Champagne, by the way. I don't have that much, to be fair. I don't know if you can see in, maybe. It's quite a thick product, but when I look down, I reckon I'm about halfway on this. And how I use this is I actually mix it in with a moisturizer for my body. So for my neck and my arms, I have it on today. You obviously can't see it in the camera, that, but it just gives a bit of a glisten to the skin and that. And I have had this in my collection for quite a while now. We're at the end of summer, supposedly, and this is the time to really get it used up and get it finished and out of my collection. So yeah, my goal on this is to finish it. So I don't think it'll take me that long, because you know, you put a good dropper full in with your moisturizer and every time I put it on, and I'd use it maybe 2 times a week, maybe 3 times sometimes. So yeah, I think this will go fairly quickly. But yeah, this is coming in, and it's coming in to finish. And next up then, I got Winnie the Pooh, and that was created by Brandy. And you pick a character, and the character that I picked, it's called Winnie the Pan. Did I say Winnie the Pooh? It's based off saying Winnie the Pooh. I went for Piglet, because I said it was an easy one to pick, because you know, we can go with pink. So I have picked a cream blush. This is the Milani Cream Blush Cheek Kiss in Nude Kiss. I'm not really sure how they phrase that, but yeah. 110. I've only used this, I think, once so far. And I really wanted to try it out and see what the story is. I only got it this summer and made a purchase. So I have this in to use 10 times. Now I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but I have a lot of cream blushes in projects already. So that 10 uses could take a couple of months actually to get through. But it's lovely. It's just a lovely cream blush. Well, it seems lovely anyway. I haven't used it that much. That's what it looks like there. Very pretty shade. And I think a nice kind of autumnal. I'm going to throw it on the floor, just for good measure, you know. But yeah, I think it's a lovely autumnal shade of blush. That's the Half Baked, just so you can see it there. Eyeshadow. Like, it's a lovely colour, but I'm struggling with it on my eyes. Just want to give you a couple of. I'm going like, Jesus, I'm having a day of it. I'm after bathing the light there with the gloss. That was the gloss there. Beautiful, beautiful shade, and just seems to go on top of everything. Do you know, even though it's kind of a browny tint to it, it just seems to sit and everything just beautifully. I'll give you a little bit of goldy drops as well. See, the reason I don't use this as a face highlighter, it's just too golden for me. It's right up here at the top, if you can see it. So yeah, that's why it's better on the body and better kind of as a summery, you know, bit of tan still on you kind of shade. But yeah, those are the products. So I'm glad with that. That's two products that have rolled out, and 2 new prompts coming in, so that's great. I'm thrilled with that. How are you getting on with this project? I've been watching a lot of updates today, because today is the day it's supposed to go up. I'm so behind this. I don't know what happened to me last week. I'm usually better. I'm usually on top of things, but not at the moment. Anyway, yeah, I've been watching some updates this morning, and everyone's doing great. It's wonderful to watch, and hopefully I'll get this up later on today. It'll actually be up in the date. But yeah, how are you getting on with this? Are you doing it? Are you doing it here on YouTube? Are you doing it on Instagram? If for some reason I'm not following you, please let me know so I can do. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this update, guys. I will chat to you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Slán.